Guess what? Guess who is entering the courtroom fray? That would be Sarah Palin. She is going to be doing a court show. She will be a judge in a court show, an upcoming pilot being shot by a guy named Larry Little, who is a very smart, successful man, who, by the way, is the one who decided, Judge Judy might be good on TV about 20 years ago.
$1.7 billion later.
Yeah, he made a lot of money, Larry Little did, off of Judge Judy, and then followed it up with Judge Joe Brown, who was also very successful for many years. So he is batting 2 for 2, and he has decided he wants to make Sarah Palin a judge on television. I asked him, I talked to him yesterday, and I said, well, she's not a judge. And he said, well, she may not be a judge, but she's appointed judges as governor, she's been a governor, and it's going to be the court of common sense. So there you go. That's what he's trying to sell for September 2017. There are a lot of people who think this is not a good idea, including a current and very successful TV courtroom judge, and that would be Judge Greg Mathis, who has been on the air for many, many years with a successful show of his own, and he joins us right now. Hey, Judge.
How you all doing?
We're doing good.
Good.
So to Sarah Palin's foray into the TV courtroom, you say what?
I think she's about to make a mockery of the television court shows, quite frankly. You know, the overwhelming number of us are retired judges and who serve as mediators, which is one of the things retired judges do in the legal community. And then some lawyers are mediators as well, and as some of those on television are mediators who have served as lawyers. And I've never heard in the history of the legal community for a mediator never to have been a lawyer, because it takes a specific training, education, and otherwise to even know small claims court. And so I respect her as having been a governor, but I think she's going to be out of her lane and not a credible legal spokesman.
Okay, so let me throw a scenario at you. Suppose that, and I don't know this, but suppose Larry Little says to Sarah Palin, look, I'm not going to make you follow the law. I'm going to have you do what's right, because as you and I both know, sometimes what you feel is morally right isn't the result you get when you follow the law. And she is unhampered by that, and suppose she's there to do real moral justice the way she sees it. Could be interesting, don't you think?
Well, I think as a conservative Republican, she's been doing a lot of moral judgment, right or wrong. And in this case, however, you shouldn't call it court if you're not using the law. We've had moral court in the past where they didn't use the law. That lasted maybe 1 or 2 seasons.
Excuse me, Judge Mathis, I was the managing editor of that show. Thanks a lot.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well, I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's okay.
That was a good show.
Yeah, no offense taken. It was a good show.
And I think Larry was the host was a lawyer as well, though, wasn't he?
Yes, Larry's a lawyer. Larry Elder.
Yeah, we'll at least give him credit for being a lawyer, but she's no lawyer, and she knows nothing about the law, and I think she's going to make a mockery of the legitimate judge shows.
Well, I'm curious if you think that there's any sort of a Trump effect here, that sort of, you know, she's been walking kind of lockstep in him, has endorsed him, and maybe there's, by his popularity, more people want to hear that type of thing, and maybe they're capitalizing on that. Do you think that has anything to do with them selecting her to do this?
It may, but I think she has a chance to do that with the other talk shows she's had. This isn't her first rodeo on television. The other cable shows, she spoke her mind. When she's on Fox, she speaks her mind. So I'm not sure if it's associated with Trump, because she's done this for years.
Okay, Judge Mathis, you have one final question, because we're out of time, so I'm going to ask you this quick. You're going to be the final arbiter on this. Sarah Palin has 2 options, and they are either doing a TV court show, or she will become the U.S. ambassador to England.
I'd welcome her to television.
Okay, thank you for the time. You're great. You are funny.
Oh, man.
It didn't take him.
Right on.